I'd always had a small patch of my beard which didn't grow. This frustrated me and eventually became an obsession. Separate to this, I'd become increasingly concerned with and fixated with my hairline. I was 31 years old at the time. Peers of mine of a similar age were beginning to lose their hair, and others also weren't losing their hair. So I was worried that I was losing mine and would obsessionally look in the mirror several times a day looking for change. And this went on for a couple of years at least. This was later actually diagnosed as a condition called body dysmorphic disorder, which is where you obsess over a particular aspect of your body and view it as a flaw. I found a hair transplant clinic in Kerala, which looked very legitimate, and both the photos and their results and the website and communication from them reflected that they'd be a good choice. Before having my beard filled, I'd mentioned my hairline to them, and it was put to me that my hairline could also be done at the same time, as they're going to have to shave my donor area anyway, and it would be perhaps beneficial to combine these two. So naively, I agreed. Fast forward 6 months and it was already very clear that this was a very poor job. Not only did the transplanted area look unnatural and sparse, but it was clear that the donor area had been permanently damaged due to unskilled overharvesting. At this point, I panicked, I became depressed, reclusive, and to be honest, I thought I'd made the worst decision of my life, and this was going to be a permanent. I barely left the house at this time. I couldn't tell friends or family because I was embarrassed and I felt shame. It was then that I found Dr. Bhatti and his surgery darling buds. Dr. Bhatti was not only understanding and supportive during all of our communication, but he was also very reassuring that he could repair both of these areas. Dr. Bhatti removed all of the grafts in my beard, which were the groups of 2 and 3 hairs, as opposed to singles, which they should have been. And these were relocated into my hairline, as opposed to being wasted. Then beard grafts from under my chin were then replaced in the beard area for a much more natural look. As for the hairline, Dr. Bhatti took grafts from my donor area, but only from areas that were left undamaged by the original procedure. This then created a natural, fuller hairline, of which I'm extremely pleased. Dr. Bhatti and his team were absolutely wonderful to me. They reassured me through the procedure and afterwards as well, with a couple of checkups before I finally left Chandigarh. On a more personal level, I do believe that Dr. Bhatti saved my life. His reassuring support in the months leading up to the procedure to repair the previous work, he was always there, and I never had to wait more than a day to get an email response from him. Most importantly, he repaired and created a new, very natural hairline for me, which gave me back my confidence. It also allowed me to forgive myself for my naivety and stupidity with the first clinic. Dr. Bhatti gave me back my life, and for that, I'm eternally grateful.